Hey everyone, it's Lexi, and today I'll be doing a review of Brooklyn by Colm Toibin. And for those of you who don't know, this is a coming-of-age story about a girl named Ailish who is an Irish immigrant during the 1950s who immigrates from Ireland to the US. And this is kind of her story of how she comes to find herself. She comes from a small town in Ireland where there are no jobs. She wants to be a bookkeeper, and so her sister arranges for a priest to sponsor her to move to the US so she can find a job. So while she's there in the US, she ends up working for kind of like a Macy's almost. And so kind of for the first part of the book, it deals with kind of like her homesickness and how she kind of is not very happy until one day she meets a guy named Tony and she ends up falling in love with him. I really like this book. It raises a lot of good questions about kind of like growing up and finding yourself, and a great kind of theme in this is, do you do what's best for you or what everyone thinks is best for you? And I really like that because in the beginning we see Ailish, she doesn't make a lot of choices for herself. People kind of make them for her, and as the book progresses and she kind of figures out who she figures out who she is and kind of her sense of self, she kind of changes into that. And I really like that, to kind of seeing that aspect within the book. And I really love the relationship that she has with Tony. I think he's just so good. I think because I watched a movie before I read this, and I really like the actor who played him and just how their relationship. I thought it was really cute. This book was really good. It's really, really quick. It's only 260 pages, so you can get through it really quickly. It's a really good story, and I kind of like the feel that this book gives you. It's very kind of reminiscent. I think a lot of people can relate to this just because we kind of have to go out there and find ourselves. I will say though that there were some things that were in here that I wasn't really sure I liked. A lot of the time there was some of the dialect between the characters was just I don't think people would actually say that in real life, and that's kind of essential if you're writing a book, a contemporary book like this. And then I felt some parts were brushed over really quickly, and the ending was really rushed, so that was about it. And this also was made into a movie recently. It just came out on DVD, I think, a week or so ago, and it's really good. I think the movie does a good job of complementing the book and kind of picking up where the book has kind of its weakest, with brushing over certain parts of it and kind of the rushed ending. I feel like the film did kind of a better job of portraying that. And I can never pronounce her name, Saoirse Ronan, I think is how you pronounce it. She does a phenomenal job with the Ailish character and just her relationship and the dynamic and the chemistry between her and the actor who plays Tony. It was just really good. I know this film was nominated, I think it says here, for 3 Academy Awards, and it's well deserved. I think even if you're not interested in reading the book, I highly recommend that you check this film out. It is just really well done. It's just a really good coming of age story, and I think a lot of people can relate to it, even though it kind of has that even though she's kind of an immigrant. I think it's just kind of living on your own and becoming your own person. I think it was really good. So overall, I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it, and I think a lot of people can relate to it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below what you felt about this book, or if you've seen the movie, what were your thoughts and opinions on it. So yeah, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.